It is June 4th, 2017, and you're watching the Avatar, based on the original anime series.
It's not an anime, but...
Cartoon series, then.
Yeah, animated, not anime.
Which is something we'll talk about in a future podcast. Difference.
Yeah, to me, anime is animation that's produced by a Japanese studios. That's what the definition is to me. But then again, even that's kind of broad. But
yeah, my subject is so far-fetching. We can do several weeks of the series, like one topic each week, and it's gonna be forever, last forever, for a long time at least. Different subjects.
Was that the Cabbage Merchant?
Goodbye. I mean, I guess I got confused with anime since most of this stuff here is based on Eastern culture. A lot of this lore here.
I mean, well, yeah, Avatar is inspired by anime, but it's not directly an anime.
I should dodge those.
Kill the monkeys, or wherever they are. Hog monkeys.
They're hog monkeys.
Half hog, half monkey.
Yeah, remember that Season 2 episode where they're so surprised at how the Earth King has a bear?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, wait, it's a platypus bear, right? No, it just says bear. And then they, like, go through, like, a bunch of other potential combinations, and Katara's like, no, just bear. This place, and then Top's like, this place is so weird, or something like that.
Wasn't there a thing where each animal represents bending ability, like the moles or best earthbenders and dragons?
Yeah, like
firebenders.
Yeah, the flying bison are airbenders. My mistake. I keep misrepresenting. I keep saying the wrong words. Yeah, flying bison are airbenders. The badger moles are earthbenders. Oops, I hit firebenders by accident, but I don't care. And let's see, the dragons are firebenders, and then waterbenders... what are the waterbenders?
Are they the fish?
What fish?
Or is that just the one episode?
The elephant koi that Aang rides at one point?
No, the fish, the moon and...
the moon and ocean spirits?
Yeah, the fish.
Can't be them, because they represent the art of bending. I don't think they... Maybe not. I don't know.
Where what? Yeah, it's where I can't remember his name now. Not Katara. I can't remember his name now. The non-bender in the group. I can't remember his name. What's his
non-bender
name
of Team Avatar?
Yeah, I can't remember his name
Sokka.
now. Sokka, damn it. I know all the other ones, but I can't remember Sokka. That's where his first girlfriend got killed.
Yeah, because she was going to die as a baby, and then they took some of the life of the moon spirit to save her life, and then she gave it back after Zhao killed the moon spirit.
And then his second girlfriend was the group with...
One of the Kyoshi warriors.
Oh, yeah.
You hungry? I'm thinking of getting seafood.
You know, one thing that was kind of sad? Out of the 6 members of Team Avatar by the end of the series, Suki, Sokka's girlfriend, is the only one to go completely unmentioned in Legend of Korra.
I'm back.
Aside from, like, a brief appearance, like, during, like, a recap of the original series. Maybe it's because Sokka's the only member of the original Team Avatar that's dead in Legend of Korra, aside from Aang himself, but...
So I know Katara's still alive, but Toph and Zuko's still alive too?
Yeah, Zuko appears in Season 3, and he's like an ambassador for the Fire Nation or something like that. And I actually saw one episode of Season 4 that reveals Toph is still alive, and she's living in exile, kind of like Yoda.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't seen the entirety of Season 4.
Schneck, did you do a quick time event just to stab something to get through?
Yes.
What the frick?
No, it's what the frick.
Also, I'm kind of pissed off now. Because, tried to ask my parents if a friend could come over since he's open. And apparently my mom is like, no, can't. And I asked her why. Because I said so.
No, because no, it's because of Onion Baby's kisses. Your mom's been infected.
Fuck that shit.
No, it's because she's working for Dora.
Oh, that too. Speaking of which, I forgot to add Scooby and Shaggy to the army after completing Scooby-Doo in the Cyber Chase. But then again, Brandon probably wouldn't allow it because he hates that game with a passion. Which I don't quite get, but...
Oh.
I mean, well, kind of,
but...
There's always future Scooby-Doo games you can probably add them to, if you want to.
Yeah. Like Night of 100 Frights. Oh, speaking of Scooby-Doo and the Super Shag, I saw Cat Icarus's review of Spider-Man on PS1. Thank God he loves it. Even though he admits there's no reason to play it. To me, there is a reason to play it, to see how much Spider-Man has evolved. For history's sake, it should be played, but pretty much nothing else.
Well, why is that?
Then again, GoldenEye, in my opinion, has that same distinction.
Well, wait, why would there be no point in playing it, though?
Because its sequels improved on it, which is an understandable argument.
So, like,
in my opinion, the don't play because there's better versions argument is kind of wrong.
Yeah, it's like...
Because it's actually pretty good to see an evolution of a series. Like, you should... You'll appreciate how Perfect Dark and Time Splitters improved on GoldenEye.
Yeah,
by playing GoldenEye first.
It's like saying don't play the original Mario Brothers on Nintendo because the All-Star version is better.
So...
That's true, but at least graphic-wise, but you gotta see the classic 8-bit Mario. Appreciate the Mario we have today.
And to me, I will still pop in Spider-Man on PS1 any day.
And now also Dreamcast.
And soon to be N64. Because I want to get a copy of the N64 version.
Gotta collect them all.
Yeah, just like how Crash has to buy not only the different versions of Crash 1, but he's got to buy, like, copies from, like, Europe and Japan and all that.
No, gotta collect them all. Video games.
Just like I have 3 versions of TH2 right now.
Yeah, you have the original PS2 version.
And PS4 version.
Huh. I'm probably going to have 3 at one point because I'm getting the PS4 version when it drops in price.
Wait, the quote-unquote third Kingdom Hearts, or like 3 versions?
3 versions.
I had the PS2, PS3, and PS4 versions of all the games. Yeah, I had the 3 PS2 games, then I got the 2 PS3 games, and now I have the 2 PS4 games.
But wait, Vandalia, you have to collect even more because the Japanese final mix.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I am not gonna learn what they mean in Japanese. Like, screw that. I'm not.
You love Kingdom Hearts so much that you already memorized the script. You don't need to learn the language.
I'm pretty sure Raximus tracked down the PS2 version, though. Did he?
I still need to buy a DS or 3DS so I can officially play the Recoded and Days games.
You don't have a DS?
No.
You can even just buy a regular DS. They're super cheap.
I stopped getting Game Boys after Advance.
What?
So did you ever play the original Chains?
No. I didn't even know that was a thing until years later.
And apparently this vendor only sells honey. What a waste.
Like I said, officially, I need to get either a DS or 3DS so I can play. So I can officially get the game. Otherwise, I had to use them on. I had to play them on an emulator.
And meanwhile, I didn't know Game Boy Advance video cartridges were a thing.
Cause I like the movies, but screw the HD movies. I mean, even though I like them, they're not games.
And also the PSP video discs and also music discs.
Well, I don't need the. Well, it's the same reason I don't need to get the advanced game because I already have the on the PS2 and PS.
Honestly, I bought the Game Boy Advance game only to see the differences. And Mario? I probably told this story to Vandalia before, but did I ever tell you the story of how I almost got the original Chains brand new factory sealed, but then my dad stopped me?
Oh yeah. I think it's in the podcast.
How did they stop you?
So the DS was already long out at this point, and I had just played KH2, and I was like confused about how Axel was just thrown in. And I found out that to find out more about Axel from like a friend of mine at the time, you would as well as Organization 13, you would have to play Chain of Memories on Game Boy Advance.
So this was before the remix came out.
Yeah, this was long before that. In fact, not even Recom was out at the time.
Oh shit.
So what happened was, I saw a copy of the game at one of the Disney store outside the Disney Quest arcade, which, by the way, is getting closed soon to be replaced with a stupid NBA showcase because it's all about them sports. And oh hey, Sokka leveled up. So did Aang.
By walking.
Or doing quests.
But
anyways.
Real fast. I think I don't know if he was there or not, but I think you mentioned this in the KH Lore podcast.
I think maybe I did at one point, but that's over 3 hours long. This video is going to be 20 minutes, so therefore people might catch it easier, even though it's not in a KH video.
So they're not going to catch it easier.
Yeah, they're not going to catch it easier, but I'll tell it anyway, because you don't know. So I pointed it out. My dad's like, "Oh, whatever. Buy it when we go to downtown Disney." Even though we already were in downtown Disney, so we went shopping in downtown Disney. I went to the store where they were selling like toys and games for kids. I found a whole shelf filled with copies of Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance. I was like, "Oh, Dad, this is what I want. This is what I want." Because truth is, I tried to get the game for Christmas a few months prior, but I didn't get it. And my dad, you know what he tells me when I pull it off the shelf?
Oh no.
"Sorry, Nick. Game Boy Advance games are worthless." Takes it from me, puts it back on the shelf, walks away.
What do you mean they're worthless? What the fuck?
His philosophy at the time is that I should only play games that were on current systems. He stopped letting me buy PS1 games at one point, and he was trying to stop me from playing Game Boy Advance games as well. Instead, I had to play stuff on the DS.
That is the most retarded logic ever.
It was. He only I had to go on my knees, basically threatening to injure myself. Maybe not that extreme, but I had to. When I lost my copy of Spider-Man on the PS1, I basically had to beg in order to get a new copy of it for my birthday.
Wow. That's ridiculous.
And even then, finally he relented because it was my birthday. But then, I ended up finding my original copy behind the bookshelf. And by the way, I found one of the hard leather strips I need. Well, not bookshelf, on my dresser, and I ended up selling the copy he bought for me anyway.
Wow.
Well, that was years after the fact, but so let me think. Yeah, and then he didn't truly relent on letting me buy older games until around the time I got my PS3. And I was starting to buy them digitally. And then later on, when I started buying games through Amazon, that's when he truly began to relent, because it was mostly with my money. And he was like, oh, it's your money, do what you want with it. And now, he actually appreciates how I play older games, because he thinks I'm going to get rich off YouTube videos featuring them.
Is that the only reason?
I wish.
One of the only reasons.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Though he does appreciate how I have friends to talk about them with.
Sure, I would need a few thousand more subscribers, and that would be true.
And now they remove their stupid Fire Nation disguises.
Why does it say Prodigy? Oh, never
Because it's like a combo system.
Oh. So kind of like how The Incredibles on PS2 works.
Come on, we have to
Yeah.
More cheese. Not enough cheese.
Speaking of that, have you played all the Pixar games already? Have you played all the Pixar games at this point?
Pixar games? That would be, no, and Sokka needs to get out of here.
Because I remember in one episode you talked about how all of them had the planet pizza truck or something.
Oh yeah, how the movies have the Pizza Planet truck, and there's one exception to that, The Incredibles. That's the only Pixar movie to date that does not feature the Pizza Planet truck at any point.
It has it in the game mode.
Maybe The Incredibles 2 will have it.
Okay.
Wonka dream.
It wasn't. I think I saw it in the game when you were playing it as.
Yeah, in the game they had the Pizza Planet truck, but
Oh, they better have it in the
it even
movie.
had the Eggman Movers truck from Toy Story.
All in one. I wonder. I heard rumors about how they're going to have a Pixar world in KH3.
There
How the
better
hell would that
be.
even work?
I mean, I know that
how the hell
originally in
how the
Cage
hell-
2 Final Mix, the plan was to have summons of Woody and Buzz from Toy Story, but then they were cut, even though remnants of their character models are still in the game's code.
Well, they
Oh,
made
yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean work, so they could make Pixar work.
Yeah, but
Well, they-
Pirates of the Caribbean was a Disney movie.
And
Yeah.
Pixar is owned by Disney.
Yeah, it's just... Yeah, Pirates is one of the few live-action worlds they base on, alongside Tron. And of course I worded that awkwardly, and I'm gonna sit here and let their health regenerate so I don't waste health potions.
And to have their health regenerate, you have to stand still, like in the TMNT game.
You mean based on the 2007 movie?
I don't know what. Don't ask me those kind of questions. I'm not gonna be able to answer them.
I thought you were gonna reference Call of Duty.
No. Why would I reference COD?
I was in a Turtles 2 co-op a few years ago.
Huh?
Hey, who are you?
Turtles 2 arcade game. I did a let's play of that a few years ago on my friend's channel.
Huh.
Find it. I'll link it to you. Wow.
Ow.
Kills people.
That's it. I should dodge those.
Depending on, I forget what universe we said this was, but depending on that, I might be practicing for killing Dora with air.
This is
power.
definitely Universe 1, because we're not going to acknowledge the TV series continuity just for consistency's sake. Because, let's face it, TV shows and movies have almost nothing to do with this unless they're specifically mentioned. But I will say that Zuko might just be from Earth, too.
A crossover.
Yeah, because how does he still have his royalty of sorts? And hey, Katara's in jail.
We found her. Hooray.
Yeah,
What
finally.
was she arrested for?
Zuko brought her in.
For being Aang's friend, or slash. I think they're only friends at this point. They're not girlfriend and boyfriend, girlfriend yet.
Yeah, not quite.
Just crushing.
Hey, we even get the key to free her.
Like, it's the silent crush. Like, I think I like her. Oh no, she likes me. I think he likes me, but I don't know if he. Whatever. I reverse that.
Wait, what's she talking about? Apparently we have to free someone called the Maker, according to Katara.
Oh my god.
Apparently she's making machines that will help them win the war. And see, that's why some people who claim that Legend of Korra advanced technology way too fast, that's why I argue that it's perfectly okay, because the original series has a lot of steampunk elements in it that kind of give it an 1800s kind of vibe, at least to me.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but is Aang moving by himself?
It's only been how long has it been?
How?
Well, it's only been like 80 years, hasn't it? Like 80 years.
Yeah, it's like 80 years. Like it's like.
But that's a well. Look how far technology has advanced in our time in the last 80 years. We've gone like even further than they have.
Yeah, but the thing is, at that point, it's supposed to be like 1920 style stuff. Like imagine like the 1850s or 1840s, and then move to like the 1920s. Like stuff like movies, cars, and whatnot, like didn't exist during that time period of the original series. Bar depicted in the sequel series. This is an awkward thing. I like how two of you were completely silent.
Sorry, I was linking a video in chat about the turtles. I did.
Alright, well, we're going to look for this Maker in the next video. I like how this is coming out of nowhere.
Side quests or real quests, I'm not sure. Enjoy the randomness. Figure this out.
Bye-bye.